Hi, welcome to Benchmark Transitions. My name's Andrew. I'm the Admissions and Intake Coordinator here. Welcome to our Transitional Living Center. Let's show you around.
From the very beginning, it didn't make sense to me to just have something that was relatively short-term, that I knew that if they weren't brought into a process that helped them have some real success and keep them in our process long enough to be able to witness that success for themselves, that we were probably going to miss the mark.
We'll go through a pretty extensive conversation with the families on the front end. We will gather previous clinical information from previous treatment facilities, current therapists, current psychiatrists. We review that as a team. We review that with our clinical director to help ensure that our facility and the level of care that each client is coming into is the most appropriate for that young adult.
One of the clinical tools that we use in determining the appropriate level of care for our clients is called the AASAM. The AASAM stands for the American Society of Addiction Medicine, and they developed a tool that's used widely across any program that treats individuals with co-occurring substance use and mental health disorders. It exists on 6 dimensions, and what we're doing is we're evaluating every single client on each of those 6 dimensions to help us understand what level of care the client needs. Not every client that we see needs to start in our highest residential level of care. Not every client would be appropriate to come straight into our outpatient transitional living. And so we use these tools to help us understand where the clients are going to fit in the program. The idea being that the success in treatment is usually predicted by length of stay in the appropriate levels of care, descending down from the highest levels of care all the way through the lowest levels of care. And then as you get down in those lower levels of care, we're increasing our life skills programming.
So on the next stop of the tour of our Transitional Living Center is our Education and Career Development Department.
So when a client successfully discharges from Benchmark, we have certain expectations that they will be able to function independently, have interview techniques memorized, they will have a functioning and aesthetically pleasing resume, they will be able to articulate financial literacy, knowing the difference between credit and credit score, knowing how to budget properly, and just being able to shop. We teach here in life skills how to look for sales, how to create a meal plan, and how to budget effectively for living independently.
This is where our case management team and our therapists will reside. So all of our therapists and case managers' offices are here surrounding you. And aside from that, this is our kitchen area.
Benchmark Transitions offers a comprehensive culinary arts program where each of our clients have the opportunity to work in the kitchen alongside our chefs, where they are learning cooking temperatures, food handling, portion control, and just how to cook healthier meals. The Culinary Arts program is a 4 to 6 week long program where at the end of their time in Culinary Arts, they're able to test out and get their food handler certificate. And with that, they can access other jobs in the community a little bit later in program.
I take them through this book right here. I have one, and they have one, right? This is the Food Handler's Guide of California, right? And what we do is we cover everything. They really get into it once we start prepping and come out of the book, if you will. And they're right here on this side. They feel a sense of empowerment.
We have essentially 2 teams. We have our clinical team and we have our program team. We have different sets of training and focus, but we really all work together. So the clinical team, they're delivering therapy, group therapy, individual therapy, family therapy, case management. They're helping the clients with the less practical parts of their program that we address in the room, in the sessions with individuals regarding their substance use and their mental health disorder. And then our program team is the team of people who works with the clients after the 5 o'clock hour, where we're going home and we're working more on hard skills, practical life skills, going to the grocery store, shopping, getting a job, keeping the job, getting vocational training, getting in school, staying in school, completing what they finish. Everything is basic from activities of daily living, getting up, showering, brushing your teeth, putting yourself together in the morning, to getting ready for the rest of your day, whether that be your work day or your school day. And so all of our clients are going to come here to our outpatient center in the morning and are going to program from anywhere from 6 hours a day to, in the lower levels of care, 1 hour a day or maybe 1 hour a week when they've completed most of their clinical programming. And as their clinical programming decreases because their acuity decreases, that they're struggling less with their mental illness or struggling less with substance use, we're going to increase our programming with the life skills that we do. So we offer a culinary arts program, a horsemanship program, a life skills program. We're assisting our clients getting into school and getting into jobs. And so the less clinical services they do with their therapist or in group therapy or family therapy, the more we're doing in the life skills training and in the hard skills, the program hours.
While all of our clients get to participate in the equine therapy program, they also get to go through the animal care and horsemanship programs as well. The less apparent benefits of the animal care curriculum teach the clients better communication skills, how to set safe boundaries. It helps them build more of a trust-based relationship. It's good exercise. It also just kind of gives them something to care about other than themselves.
And lastly, on our tour here is our activity room. So this is where everything from art therapy to music therapy, which is rock to recovery, takes place in this room. This is also the break room. This is also where clients are able to kind of come and relax when they're not in groups.
I feel that my position here has changed my life in so many different ways, just seeing them succeed. Watching the clients go from residential to transitional living to independent living is amazing.
All of these young people, by and large, have experienced what we call widely in the industry failure to launch. For some reason, they haven't been able to become independent. They haven't emancipated themselves from their families entirely. They still need other people to help support them, even though they're young adults. And so we rely on parents, on siblings, on outside support to support them in developing healthy adult skills. And we use various means to do that. The primary method is family therapy, which we want all of our adult clients to be able to participate in, and we encourage it widely across the program.
Also, when a client discharges, they will have their academic plan fully completed. They will know exactly which school they will go to, they will be fully registered, and they will know what their living situation will be, whether on campus or independently living. Along with that, if a client discharges and will have a career path to go into, they will already have their job lined up. They will already have interviewed for that and be able to know exactly what field they're going into. And if a client discharges and doesn't exactly know what field they want to go into, they will have completed their Greenwood assessment, which shows them their top 10 to top 100 job families. And they will have interviewed at least 3 professionals in that job family that they've chosen, so that they will know exactly what to expect, and they'll have a roadmap going forward into what career most interests them.
It's not just a rehab, it's a place where your young adults become adults.
Benchmark Transitions is a comprehensive multidisciplinary approach to residential treatment for young adult men. Benchmark provides evidence-based treatment for co-occurring substance use disorders and mental health disorders. Benchmark is best known as the longest-running young adult-specific treatment program, founded in 1993. Contact us today to see how we can help.